What's going on, guys? Welcome to this video, and today I'm gonna talk to you about how you can have the best high quality website possible. And this way you can understand how this can potentially increase your conversions to get more customers to your business. So this have two main goals. The first goal is to engage with your users, with the people that visit your site. When you keep your user engaged with you, it's gonna be easier to convert that person that doesn't know you into a customer. So super important this. And the second is that go hand in hand with the first one, because when you retain users, Google is gonna notice that and he's gonna reward you because you provide a good user experience. So in that way, Google is gonna put your content in the first pages of Google search. So this is super useful for you, as it's gonna be easier for your customer to find you. Now, one of the first things you need to have is use more videos and images. I don't know about you, but for instance, in my experience, I consume better when I feel more engaged with a content if I see images, if I see videos. This happen a lot because the people, they don't go to your site the first time. They don't go to your site and start reading all your text. No, some of them might, but most of the people that go to your site, they're gonna start scanning. They're gonna be scanning. When they see a picture, they're gonna stick to that picture and they're gonna start consuming what you have in that picture. Or when you have a video, I really prefer videos because in that way it is better, because you're gonna retain the user better. Let's say that you have a 5-minute videos explaining a topic or giving information about a service that you provide. The user is gonna stay those 5 minutes, and that's gonna send a sign to Google telling, hey, this website is good. This website is retaining the user, it keeps the user engaged. So Google is gonna reward that, and he's gonna put your site in the first pages of Google search. So this is a win for you. So I recommend you to start using more videos and images to keep your users engaged and provide a better user experience. Now, number 2 is that you need to provide a deep and relevant content. What do I mean by this? Most people, they just go and start looking for a keyword to rank on Google, right? But now Google, they know when you talk in depth about a certain topic, and how you can let Google know that you are providing true value, true deep and relevant content to your audience. Well, you can go to the website that I really like, that is called Ubersuggest. You can put the keyword that you want to rank for, and it's gonna start showing you different other keyword ideas that you can use and implement in your content on your pages. Now, this really is up to you. You need to identify which of the other keywords is relevant to what you're talking about, to your topic. Once you do that, you want to apply that in your content, and in that way Google is going to understand that you're providing a deep and relevant content to your audience. And of course, once you do that, Google is going to reward you and give you higher ranking. Number 3, longer content. This go hand in hand with the last one that I just mentioned, go in depth and relevant content, because I don't know if you have noticed, when you go to Google and you start searching, you wanna see that the first pages that show up, the most of them, they don't provide short content. The most of them are long content that go in depth into the topic they want to talk about. And when you do this, I recommend you to go for at least 2,000 words on your most important pages. And also this will help you convert the user better, because when a person goes to your website and they start consuming your content, they're gonna notice that you are an authority figure in that niche, and they're gonna know that you are expert on what you're talking, and it's gonna be more easier to convert that person into a potential customer. And yeah, provide longer content, at least 2,000 words. The next one is show your expertise. For Google, it's important that they know that you're an expert on the topic you want to rank for. When you provide that to Google, Google is going to help you put your content in the first pages, right? And but more importantly, for your users to help you convert your potential customers, because okay, when you go to a site, when you want to learn about something, you want to read information from people, from businesses that you know and you believe that they know what you're talking about. They're an expert, they are an authority figure in that niche that you want to learn. So this is really going to help you, because in that way it's going to be easier to convert that potential customer. And there's several ways you can do this. You can use case studies. This is a good example, easy to create. Just put a case study on your site. This is really going to help you. Also, you can put link to another content that you have created. Maybe, for instance, I have a blog post where I teach on how to create a website from scratch. If you go search and look for it, you're gonna notice that I have different links that goes to my YouTube channel, that goes to my other posts that might be interested for that user. And in that way I can show up my expertise in building websites. And yeah, this is something you can apply in your business as well. And other one is social sharing. So this is a little bit contradictory, because Google doesn't recognize social sharing as a way of getting a higher ranking. But when you have buttons on your content and people start sharing your content, you want to start increasing your visibility. People's gonna scroll and visit your website more, and in that way it's also help you with Google, because Google would see that you have a lot of visits, and you are engaging with your visitors, and this is gonna help you rank even more. So it's a little bit contradictory, but you should start using social sharing with your post so you can increase your visibility. The next one I want to talk about is easy readability. I noticed that most business owners, they make this mistake in the sense of when they write the content on their website, it's like they're talking to another. Let's say that you're a doctor, they're talking to another doctor. It's because they don't do this in purpose. It's just that they know so much about their niche that is the way they talk. But you need to understand that not everybody or not every user that go to your website, they have the same knowledge. They don't know your terms, the way you talk. So I would recommend you to talk in a way that is easier for the person to understand what you're trying to communicate, the information you're trying to provide. And in that way it's also going to help you with Google, because let me tell you that Google knows if your content is easy to understand. They have a good readability. So a good tool I would recommend you, if there's going to be a link below, it's called webfx.com. You can go there, you can paste your link, and you can see if your content has easy readability. So I start creating content like if you were talking to another person, like simple words, easy to understand. It's gonna be easier to keep your users engaged with you. So take that in mind. Okay, the next one is scannable web formatting. What do I mean by this? I don't know if you know, but most of the people that go to your website, they're gonna scan the website. They don't go to read. People doesn't like to read, so they're gonna scan. And you need to have this in mind when you're creating your content, because I don't know if you have noticed, maybe you go to a website and they just have a bunch of text that the second you said, nah, I'm not gonna read this is boring, this is not engaging. So what do I mean by having a scannable web formatting? Well, simple, structure the content in a way that is easy to digest for the user. For instance, you can use headings, subheadings, you can use images and video when you consider is the best place to add it. You can use bulletproof, use bold, italic when it's necessary. These kind of things will allow you to build a good web formatting. In that way, the user is going to be more easy to digest your content. So also take this one in mind, because I've noticed that when I find websites that they have so much content that is a block of pure text, is not appealing at all. So please consider using all this in order to create high quality content that keep your user engaged. And the last one is spiderweb linking. Spiderweb linking is just basically internal linking within your website. So how you can do this? By, let's say that you have a content and you talk about the content, and in certain sections you can provide a link that goes to another post that you might have, or to another page of yours, maybe the services page or the contact page. Basically putting different links within your website, internal linking on. You can also send people to other authority figure websites. You might lose some visitor, but at the end of the day, what counts is the user experience. The better experience you provide to your users, Google's gonna notice that, is gonna help you rank faster. So yeah, spiderweb linking, I highly recommend it, because it's not that hard to create. You have to create content, and naturally you will start seeing areas on the next post that you're gonna notice, okay, this go hand in hand with this another post. I'm gonna link this to that other post. Or maybe you have another section that said, hey, you want more help, you click here and schedule a call with us, and this could be the link that goes directly to the scheduling page that you might have on your site. So you just have to come naturally, and this is really going to help you rank even better in Google search. So basically that's it, guys. I hope that you find it valuable. If you need more help with this, you can go to jordanvelasquez.com/call, and let's see how we can help you out. If you have comments, if you have other different ways that you can get high quality websites, comment below. I would love to hear from you. And yeah, see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.